everyone! Today I am just going to run through my daily makeup routine. This is just my general sort of makeup look. It's nothing fancy, it's just like how I like to do my makeup on a daily basis, and the eyeshadows and things that I've chosen for today. As you can see, I'm just wiping off any excess makeup with like my Derma. I have already washed my face, but I like just to go over it with this. Next up we have Vichy. This is a like spa water. Just leaves your skin feeling really refreshed. Just scoosh it all over like that, and then it takes a while to dry. Yeah, here's me pretending to fan it down. I don't know what I think I'm doing or achieving by that. Not a lot. Okay, dry. This is my Top Secret YSL. It's a moisturiser and a primer in one. Just click it on, put a little bit in the back of your hand and brush it all over your face like you'll see me do. The brush is lovely and this just leaves your skin feeling so smooth and soft. Just put it on everywhere, and excuse that huge spot on my chin. Not very nice. I've got a bit of an outbreak at the moment, so makeup's very important to help me cover that. But any excess, wipe it on your neck. Next up we have the YSL. This is the Forever Serum. This was a free sample that I got the other day that I've started using, and it's just to add a little bit more moisture to my skin because I have very dry skin and it is gorgeous. You only need a tiny drop and that will do your whole face. I'm just going to put it all over my T-zone and on my forehead, just to inject, like I say, some extra moisture, and your face just feels so smooth afterwards. Please excuse my chipped nail varnish as well. I really need to do my nails too. This is the Touche Express Eye Rollerball pen. You just give it a couple of clicks and then put it all over your under eye area and around the tops of your eyes, and then massage it in. Helps to get rid of the bags and gives like kind of it's got like an illuminator through it, so it just brightens up your eye area a little bit, and helps to combat the bags. I've only been using it a few days, so I mean it's not a miracle worker or anything. And today I chose the Double Wear foundation because it's quite a thick foundation, and when I've got an outbreak of spots I like to have a thicker coverage. I normally wear the Christian Dior Forever, but it is thinner and is no use really for me when I've got a lot of spots because I just don't feel confident enough. I like to have quite a thick coverage. Not everybody likes the Double Wear, but I think it's really good for, you know, like I say, covering any blemishes and things. That big spot on my chin isn't easily covered, so you will see throughout the video that it doesn't completely go away. Makeup helps, but it can work wonders, but it can't get rid of that thing. So I'm just putting it all over my face. I normally use a brush, but I was in a hurry today, so I just thought I'd do this quick video and I'll just use my fingers and things. And I do use a sponge in a second to blot away any excess. You'll see me in a minute do that. Yep, I'm using my makeup sponge. Now this is just to dab in any excess foundation from around the hairline, but I also go over my forehead and around my eye area and around my mouth area, just to blot off any excess and to like keep any creases and the wrinkles and things, just to help the fine lines so they don't, like, your makeup doesn't crease throughout the day. So if you just go over the top blotting it with the sponge, it really does make a difference to the way your makeup sits. Just doing around the bottom of my chin. Here we go. And what am I doing next? Yep, this is my Dior Nude Concealer. It is my favourite concealer at the moment. It's so good. A little goes a long way with this. You only need a little amount because it is a really good concealer. I'm just going to put it on the problematic areas from my cheek. Yeah, there you go, Lauder. Yes, it is Dior. I discovered that, so I'm going to put a little bit around the problem area on my cheek and then down on my chin to my spots. And next time I'll remember to actually sit up higher because the camera is actually sitting high up and there's a mirror underneath that I'm looking down into, so I must remember to try and get my full face in the camera next time. But I am just dabbing it on any red patches on my cheek there, and then I'll go down and do the outbreak that's on my chin. Maybe should have edited this a little bit more because this bit will go on for another 30 seconds or so, maybe not as much. Well, can't really remember. Yeah, so I'm just doing the chin area, and then I carry on to do the opposite side, which, don't worry, you don't have to sit through. Just finishing off the chin and the cheek area, still blending. Blend, blend, blend. On the other side, but don't worry, it'll switch. That's it. All the concealer done. Next up, I'm going to show you the Brighten Pen. Now, this is exactly the same as the Touche and the Dior Skin Flash, except it's Topshop's version and it is about £20 cheaper. I think I got this for £9. It's either £9 or £10 from Topshop, and it does exactly the same job as those previously mentioned. It's lovely. So I'm just going to draw triangles underneath both my eyes, and then I'm going to blend it in, and it's excellent for covering up any dark shadows. And if you're in Topshop, I really recommend that you pick one up because it, like I say before, it's just a cheaper alternative to the YSL, and it works the same and it lasts all day. Just doing the other side here, and then I continue on and I just do the bits around my nose, the red kind of areas, which you won't be able to see because, like I say, I'm not looking directly at the camera. I'm just doing the the nose region there. Do you want to look up a little bit, maybe? A little bit more. No, you just, oh, there you go. Yep, looks not too bad. Yeah, get those bits, that's it. Oh, Estee Lauder Double Wear Press Powder. Now, I'm going to use this to set the makeup. It's quite important, especially if you've got a lot of spots, because it's excellent at setting the concealer, and you get extra wear out of it, I think, if you set your makeup. Not everybody likes to use a pressed powder, but I do, because when I've got an outbreak, I like a little heavier coverage. And I don't like the feeling of wet, sort of damp skin, so I love just to set it with this. I just pat it all over my forehead, down my cheeks and my chin area. And this one's particularly good, makes it look very flawless afterwards. But there's no getting away from that huge spot on my chin. Hope it calms down in the next few days. If anyone's got any tips on good spot creams, please leave me a message below, as I'd like to try it. Oh, this is my favourite. This is my brand new Bobbi Brown highlighting like blusher. They call it a highlighting bronzer, but in pink. It's Peony pink, and this is the limited edition breast cancer one. £5 £5 every time someone buys one. £5 goes to breast cancer research, and I'm just putting this all over my my cheeks. It's a lovely pink shade, as you can see. It's very pigmented and it just sits beautifully on the skin. Just a bit on my nose, a bit on my forehead. Lovely. Just absolutely adore this product. And I also need to learn to speak properly. Oh, the big powder brush now. I'm just going to use this to blend in all of my makeup. It just helps it all sort of, the blusher, like, sit with the powder, gives it a more finished look. That's it. And this is the Too Faced, it's like the primer for eyeshadow by Too Faced. This is the Candlelight, and it's a gold shimmery colour. It works just as well as the Urban Decay Potion. This is £12, so it is cheaper than the Urban Decay version, and I like it just as much. And my eyeshadow has been sitting all day with this, and you get more in the tube, I think. Well, I only had a sample size before, so I did have more than in the sample size. I've never owned a large Urban Decay one. This is the Naked palette, my favourite palette at the moment, and I'm going to put on Virgin. It's that white colour there, and I normally wear this on a daily basis for the base, although I do mix up the colours. I don't wear the same colours every day, but I usually wear this one as a base. So just putting the Virgin one on just now. And then I'm about to do the other eye. And then you'll see me choosing a brown sort of colour. This is a brown matte colour, and it'll be the Naked one I'm going to choose. You'll just see me in a second once I finish the base there. Just a little bit more on the eye. There we have, there. That's the naked. And I'm just going to put this on. I'm just going to apply it just slightly over the natural crease and then blend it in slightly. These colours sit so well together. The eyeshadow is such like a creamy sort of shadow, and they mix very, very well. They just look lush. Just going to put this here, and then I'm going to choose the gunmetal, and I'm just going to apply that along the outside of my line on the lid. I'm not going to put any eyeliner on the lid today. There's the gunmetal. I do put some eyeliner on the bottom lid, but today I've just decided to just put a little bit of the gunmetal black and the outer corners of the top lid today, and it just helps, I don't know, just highlights the eyes a little bit without having to do the full on eyeliner look. There we go. Maybe add a little bit more. Oh. No, I don't. Oh, and before I do my, for some reason I'm going to do my high beam now before I put on my mascara. That bottle is nearly finished. I really need to invest in some more. I really am scraping the bottom of that. Just put it on all the areas that you want highlighted, just so the light reflects off it, gives you a nice glow. I just put it underneath my eyes, underneath the eyebrow there, and a little bit on my forehead. Not too much, but just enough to give you a nice shimmer. I love highlighter. Love, love, love it. And this is the Buxom Black mascara. I got this in an international makeup swap, which I have a video ready to publish. And I'm just putting that all over my eyes just now. This is in black. And I go on to do the other eye. This is a really nice mascara. I like the brush. It's really flexible. Sorry, my stupid husband just came in and started doing inappropriate gestures towards me. That's why I started laughing, but he is luckily gone now. Yeah, so I'm just finishing off putting some of this on the bottom of my lid, and as you can see, I can't, for some reason when I'm putting on mascara, I can't keep my mouth closed. So sorry for the faces that I am pulling. There we go, and there is the Estee Lauder eye pencil, and this is in Blackened Plum, and I'm just applying a little bit of this around the tear ducts at the bottom, just to frame the eyes a little bit. And this is the Brow Zings kit by Benefit. It's in the lightest shade, and it's got the wax and then the colour. You just dab between the two and then sculpt your eyebrows with it. And they come with 2 little brushes and a mini tweezers. I normally use a larger brush for this, but I can't find it, so I'm just using the one that they've supplied. Just drawing these on now. Just defines it a little bit more. And then I'm going to use my brush just to give them a wee comb. Ooh, there it is. Just comb it there, just keep it all in place. I think it's very important. This helps get rid of any excess powder and foundation or whatever that built up, you know, putting on your makeup. This gives it a nice comb. What do we have next? Oh yes, this is my Estee Lauder bronzing palette. I love it. This is their signature one. They normally have like a pinkier sort of one in the winter, but this is the one that they had for summer. And I'm just putting it around my hairline, down the side of my cheeks and under my chin, just to give more of a contoured sort of look. And I'll put a bit on my nose, then the bottom of my chin, and then my forehead. It's a nice bronzy sort of glow. This is the EOS Lip Balm. It is gorgeous. I got this in the international makeup swap as well from Leslie. I absolutely adore this. It's got a minty taste to it, and it really does moisturise your lips. I'd never had one before, and it's excellent. I love it. And she also gave me this lip gloss. It's NYC New York colour lip gloss, and it's in like a sheer peachy sort of colour, which I'm just going to pop on today because it's really pretty, just to finish it off. Here we go, a little bit more blusher probably. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching this today. I really enjoyed doing this for you. Leave me comments below. I always appreciate your feedback. Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't, and until the next time, I'll see you soon.